All right. All right. No filter MMA family. This is your boy BJ back. And I'm back. Of course I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Already. Marcus Bell. What's up, man? Man, Marcus Bell, loyal to the channel, man. I appreciate that, Marcus Bell. What's up, fam? So did you guys enjoy the fights? Let's talk. Let's chit chat about Jermaine Durandame submitting Juliana Pena, man. That was just so wow. That was just so wow. Yes, you right. What's up, Ron? Up in the building, man. I appreciate that you here with me, man. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, my friend. But yeah, guys. I mean, that just came out of nowhere. Kudos to Jermaine Durandame, man. The way that fight was going, man, I just saw Juliana Pena submission. The Juliana was winning that fight, man. Like Juliana Pena, man. And look at how Juliana Pena came out though. Guard high, counter striking Jermaine Durandame. Like Juliana Pena sticking the jab in Jermaine Durandame's face. Like I was like, okay, Juliana Pena. I was like, okay, Juliana Pena. Like Juliana Pena was out there fucking prepared to, you know what I'm saying, to land shots to get where she needed to be. And then Juliana Pena just swarming Jermaine Durandame with punches, man. Those unorthodox grappler punches, swarming Jermaine. She was doing well. I mean, I'm just being real. Juliana Pena was actually doing well in this fight. It's just that when she had Jermaine pinned against the cage and she dropped down and she dropped down for that takedown when she changed levels. Jermaine just put like straight up. Jermaine just put her arm in play, and Juliana Pena's head slipped right into that damn guillotine. I was like, man, kudos to Jermaine Durandame, man, because Juliana Pena was working. Juliana was working. So let's go to the Holly Irene fight. Yeah, who said it was a snooze fest? Marcus Bell. Man. Marcus Bell, it wasn't that bad, bro. It couldn't have been Marcus Bell. It couldn't have been that bad. There's no way in hell it could have been that bad. I thought it was a good fight. But you know Marcus Bell. Marcus Bell is the prima donna of MMA fans, guys. Marcus Bell if it's not a good enough fight for Marcus Bell don't give a damn about it. London Calling, my boy, Stamina MC. What is up, my friend? Stamina MC in the bit. I gotta hear what Stamina gotta say. Stamina was Holly a snooze fest, bro. I don't think Holly was a snooze fest. I think Holly did good, but out moving Irina. I mean, dude, Irina Aldana could not do anything. That fight was so bad that I was already underneath the covers. Come on, Marcus Bell, stop tripping, man. That fight wasn't that bad, man. That fight wasn't that bad. That was a good fight. It really wasn't a good fight. It was a lopsided beatdown by Holly. But guys, kudos to Holly for going after it though, going after the finish. You know what I'm saying? Like Holly went after that finish. You know what I'm saying? She tried to finish Irene Aldana toward the end there. I mean, you just seen the confidence float up out of Irene like a damn ghost. You know what I'm saying? You just seen the confidence from Irene Aldana just leave like a fucking ghost, man. I was like, damn, Irene. I didn't think she would go out like that. Let's look at these comments. It was a cringe fest, not a snooze fest. I agree with that, man. It definitely was. It was some kind of fest, but it wasn't a fight fest. I can tell you that. I don't know what that was. Hold on. Oops. Let me try to turn this thing off. Okay, yeah, man. So yeah, that's actually what I'm here to talk about, man. I want to see Marcus Bear. I want to talk about what could be next. What could be next? What could be next? I'm feeling at this point, man. I'm feeling like, Amanda Nunes just needs to go ahead and give up the belt at 135. You know what I'm saying? They're obviously building the division, guys. They're obviously building the 145-pound division by girls like Danielle Wolf, bringing in Norma Dumont. You know what I'm saying? Like signing Felicia Spencer, signing Megan Anderson. There must be some intention by the UFC to build the 145-pound division. You know what I'm saying? So slowly but surely, I'm pretty sure, guys, that division is being built. So Amanda should just be the queen up at 145 pounds. Just defend that belt and guys, as much as we want to talk about how much we didn't want Holly and Jermaine to win, I wasn't going for either one of them. Not because I don't like them, but um, Irina Donna has looked good lately, and Juliana Pena is Juliana Pena. Of course, I'm gonna go for Juliana Pena. You know, GDO versus Holly, and we already know the outcome of either one of them will win, and then fight Amanda again. Man, I just think that these two need to fight for the belt. Like Jermaine and Holly, it's history, guys. Jermaine and Holly fought for the 145-pound belt. Now, let's let them fight for the 135-pound belt. You know what I'm saying? But guys, Holly mixing in takedowns. Are we seeing a new Holly? Are we seeing a new Holly? Taking girls down, wrestling, transitioning. Holly? Not Holly Holmes. Not the preacher's daughter, guys. There's no way the preacher's daughter was shooting takedowns on Irene Aldana. I mean, just let's be real here. But think about it, guys. Jermaine and Holly look good. They looked good. Jermaine with a submission win. Holly shooting for takedowns, completely nullifying Irene Aldana. I mean, guys, I can understand if Holly and Jermaine went in here and looked bad. They looked good. You know, I still see the same person who says "Hiya" for 5 rounds, other than those takedowns. I mean, yeah, she does, but man, Holly looked good, dude. Holly looked good. I'm sorry, Stan. I mean, I'm sorry, Marcus Bell, but Holly looked good in there, man. You know, still not no a lot of power coming out of the punches, but Holly looked good in there. So let's talk about the people who are waiting in the wings. If you see guys over on the right hand side of my screen, pay attention. I put these visuals up here for a reason, people. But if you look at the right side of the screen, guys, I got fighters who are waiting in the wings. And the fighters who are waiting in the wings is Aspen Ladd, Sarah McMahon, Yana Kunitskaya, Ketlin Vieira, and I went on a wild card here, guys, and I put Macy Chasson. Because with Macy being the winner of the Ultimate Fighter and having that in her back pocket, a couple of good wins for Macy Chasson, that puts Macy right up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how the UFC works, guys. That's how the UFC works. If Macy Chasson can go out here and put two girls away, Macy Chasson is in the conversation. I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, being an Ultimate Fighter winner apparently holds a lot of weight in the UFC. Look at Diego Sanchez. But you know, guys, without Amanda Nunes, because I feel like with Amanda already beating Jermaine and Holly, it kind of stalemates the division a little bit. With Amanda being the champion. Now it's not the same situation that you guys. It's not the same scenario that you guys say, okay, well, if Valentina wasn't the champion, then no, 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 not that type of scenario. What I'm saying is it kind of stalemates it because Amanda has beat Holly, Amanda has beat Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? So and both times for the belt. So it's like, and then she beat Jermaine twice. So damn. But when you got these girls, you got interesting matchups, man. If Sarah McMahon can come in, she beat Lena Landsberg. If Sarah McMahon can come in and get, rattle off a good win, Sarah McMahon is right up there in the mix. Aspen Ladd is already in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And then Yana Kunitskaya is already in the mix. Listen, guys, listen. Kunitskaya versus any one of those two, Holly or Jermaine, is going to be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like and then Ketlin Vieira versus either one of those two is also going to be a good fight. So I feel like 135 becomes very exciting with Amanda not as the champion. If maybe, one of these two as the champion, Holly is the champion, Jermaine is the champion. Because one thing we know about Holly Holm as champion is Holly will fight anybody. Holly will take the fight with anybody. So we don't have to worry about a champion that's gonna, pick and choose who they fight, or, especially with Holly as a champion. Jermaine, probably so. At 145, Jermaine, yes, but at 135, probably not. You know, Great come from behind victory for Jermaine Durandame because Juliana Pena was winning the fight. Um, but yeah, so I mean, think about the matchups, guy. Who is Ketlin Vieira fight? Ketlin could be fighting Yana Kunitskaya next. That's interesting. That's a very interesting thought, guys. Look at the fighters in the slideshow versus any fight versus Holly or Jermaine. I mean, let's really look at the fighters in the slideshow on the right hand side of the screen versus either Holly or Jermaine. That's fucking exciting fights. Like that's exciting fucking fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you look down the rankings, it's not really exciting at 135. Like, who you see on the screen is the most exciting. You know what I'm saying? The most exciting section of the division is who you see on the screen. You know, Holly, Jermaine, Kunitskaya, Chason, Ladd, Vieira, McMahon. You know what I'm saying? You can throw Marion Reyno in there. You can throw Marion Reyno in there. Marion got to get a win. Um, but as far as like, fights that people would actually look forward to, it would be those because somebody has to emerge at 135. Somebody has to emerge. Who's going to emerge? Who's going to be the person? You know what I'm saying? That's why I put Chasson on here because Macy Chasson has what it takes, guys, to climb through and be at the top of the division. I could see Macy Chasson fighting one of them, fighting Jermaine, or fighting Holly, or fighting Kunitskaya. You know what I'm saying? She can be there. She's much bigger than a lot of these girls. You know what I'm saying? She has that Macy has that potential. She really does have that. But if she's gonna make 135, then it doesn't change her skill set. Macy Chasson can fight, guys. Macy Chasson can fight. Let me look at this comment. No one. What do you mean, no one? What do you, Marcus Bell? These are the top fighter, or the people you see on the screen are the top fighters at 135 pounds. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, somebody got to emerge. Marcus Bell. Somebody got to rise. Somebody got to step up. Who is it going to be? It's got to be one of these people. Or do you not see the potential? Do you not see that the possibility of none of these people that I have on the screen rising to the occasion to fight? First, we're talking hypothetically here. I'm talking as if Amanda Nunes goes up permanently to 135 pounds. And then we have a title fight between Holly and Jermaine. It is a little stale, Marcus. But my effort here, Marcus Bell, is to try to bring some life back into 135 pounds. That's what I'm trying to do here, Marcus Bell. That's what I'm trying to do here, Marcus Bell. I'm trying to put the attention on 135 to breathe some life into it. And you shooting it down, Marcus Bell. Come on, man. Against Amanda, hell no. No, we're not talking about against Amanda. I'm saying as if Amanda goes up to 145 pounds and has to give up the belt. Then we would have Holly versus Jermaine, you know what I'm saying, for the belt. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying hypothetically, if this being a possibility, of Jermaine, Jermaine and Holly um, fighting for the belt, and then you have that championship fight. Then you have the top contenders. That's what I'm saying, Marcus Bill. I'm not saying against Amanda Nunes. We all know nobody can beat Amanda Nunes. She's unbeatable. That's why they got rid of Cat. Oh, I'm telling you. That's why they got rid of Cat. But, you know, that that's probably where we're headed, guys. Think about it. Amanda Nunes is defending the 145-pound belt against Megan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Holly and Jermaine didn't take really any damage in their fights. They're going to want to make a quick turnaround. They're going to want to get to the belt. They want to see who can get to the belt first. You know what I'm saying? So why not do an interim belt with Holly and Jermaine? Another title fight with Holly and Jermaine. It will sell. It's perfect. It's the story is there. The story is there. All right, let's look at these comments. I don't see it being remotely advantageous for Nunes to vacate, though. Not for the UFC, not for her. For the division, maybe, but since nobody has any real momentum, now it's a hell of a long shot. You right. You could be right. You could be right, Stamina. But I'm going on pure probability here. Like this podcast is a what if scenario. What if we get Holly versus Jermaine for an interim belt while Amanda is defending the 145-pound belt? What if we get Holly versus Jermaine 2? Not just Holly versus Jermaine 2, but Holly versus Jermaine 2 for the belt, for the interim UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship. You know what I'm saying? Two title fights. The first one was controversial. Story around the first one. For one, it was a featherweight fight. For two, Jermaine controversially won. For three, Jermaine was hitting after the bell. For four, Holly, you know what I'm saying? People thought Holly won the fight. You know what I'm saying? So now they get a chance to, at 135 pounds, fight for the belt again. You know what I'm saying? That is a great fucking storyline. Jermaine versus Holly 2. Okay, so let's say, for instance, that happens. We get Jermaine versus Holly 2. Now, all these girls that are in these photos are in the winning column. They're in the win column. You know, they're in the win column. So they're probably going to match those girls up with each other. Pena, Aldana, they both just lost. 9 times out of 10, they'll probably fight each other. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk as if, let's talk as if they only match up the girls that are in the win column. Okay? So you would have Ketlin Vieira versus Aspen Ladd. Okay? Sarah McMahon versus Yana Kunitskaya. Macy Chasson versus somebody. Maybe like a Marion Renault. You know what I'm saying? Macy Chasson is floating around on the outside, guys. I'm telling you. So is Kunitskaya, and so is fucking Sarah McMahon. One big win by Sarah McMahon. She's already got one win coming back. One big win by Sarah McMahon is all she needs for the UFC to be like, boom, okay, Sarah McMahon is back. Let's push this shit. Sarah McMahon is back. They should put Holm and GDR on the same card as Nunes Anderson, though, precisely because they both took little damage, as you said. Yeah. I'm down for that. I'm totally down for that, Stamina MC. I am totally game for that. You know, so I'm with it. I'm with it, dude. and make it for the interim bantamweight championship. Why can't it be an interim belt for the women? They throw interim belts at men all the time. An interim championship belt. Or maybe, or another scenario. What if they put one of these girls against Holly or Jermaine? What if they make Holly and Jermaine fight another contender? What if they make Holly and Jermaine fight another contender? What we got? Jermaine versus Ketlin Vieira, or you know what I'm saying? Jermaine versus or Holly versus Kuniskaya, or Jermaine versus Kuniskaya. I'm in. I am so in, so in. I am so in on that. That is what's making this. That's what's intriguing me about 135 right now. Now, like I said, I wasn't going for Holly or Jermaine, but now that that's the result that we got, my mind starts thinking, okay, well, with them, what else? What's going on here? Like, what does the landscape look like now? What does the landscape look like now at 135 pounds? Because you got, I mean, other than Pena and Aldana, I mean, God, I think this does a lot of damage. That loss does a lot of damage to Aldana. It does more damage to Aldana than it does to Pena. You know what I'm saying? Like this loss does way more damage to Irina Aldana than it does to Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena gonna be at the top no matter what because she's from the old days. They gonna keep Juliana Pena up there. You know what I'm saying? Because Juliana Pena is gonna fight and she's gonna win fights at the top of the division. They'll probably give Juliana Pena somebody from down the ranks and she'll starch them. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll probably be what happens. You know, craziness. Mm. Craziness. But what you guys are gonna have to do is you guys are gonna have to give women in combat sports what's up. You guys are gonna have to give Holly and Jermaine their credit for how they fought this past weekend. I mean, I seen Holly. Holly was getting after it, guys. You got to give Holly and Jermaine credit for what they did this past weekend because they looked great this past week, especially Jermaine. I mean, well, I wouldn't say Jermaine, but the way Jermaine finished the fight was great because she was getting beat. Juliana Pena was beating her, and the size difference, man, was like, whoa, like, damn, the size difference. Like, Jermaine was way bigger than Juliana Pena, but just kudos to Juliana Pena, man, for going in there, fucking, not being afraid of Jermaine Durandame on the feet. You know, she was not afraid of Jermaine Durandame. She got hit a few times. But Juliana Pena landed her own shots as well. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, look at Juliana Pena go, man. Because I expected Juliana Pena to not engage Jermaine at all on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like just not even go that route at all. You know what I'm saying? And Juliana Pena come out countering Jermaine Durandame with a jab. I was like, what in the freaking hell is going on? Yeah, women in combat. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but I don't think she'll fight the same fight that she fought with Pena because she had to be worried about the style of Pena. You know what I'm saying? She had to really be worried about. I mean, she can stuff Holly's takedowns. Pena is a different. Pena tries to take you down in a different way than somebody like Holly. You know what I'm saying? Like Pena grinds against the cage, then she drops down. You know what I'm saying? She's a lot of physical strength. I think we saw that last night. I told you guys about the physical strength of Juliana Pena. Um, so Jermaine had to really try to stay away from Juliana Pena versus if it's Holly, she's going to engage with Holly. Yeah, Holly is strong, man. Um, she'll engage with Holly on the feet because that's what Holly is going to do. Holly is the strongest bantamweight. No, I don't think Holly's the strongest bantamweight. I think that would be like Kunitskaya or Jermaine, or you know what I'm saying, like, or Sarah McMahon. You know what I'm saying, like Sarah McMahon, Jermaine, or Kunitskaya. Those are like the strong bantamweights, like real strong bantamweights. And Ketlin Vieira too. You know, Didier got hit way too much that night. Pena shouldn't be punching anyone on her level in the face, not ever. She was lacking something, in my view. Who was lacking something? Jermaine? Yeah, Juliana Pena, man. But did you see the fainting from Juliana Pena came out. She came out firing on all cylinders, man. I mean, she was fainting. I love Juliana Pena's high guard, though. You know what I'm saying? Like she puts that she tucks that chin down and she puts that guard up high. Fucking Juliana, like I mean, I just love the way Juliana Pena comes out with that high guard, her chin tucked, like her coach told her to do. Look through your fucking eyebrows, and that's exactly what she did. Looking through her fucking eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Kept her chin low, and when Jermaine would throw, Juliana Pena was Juliana Pena was countering Jermaine Durandame with that jab. You know what I'm saying? And she threw the jab at Jermaine, and then when Jermaine was expecting the jab, is when Juliana would come in with those flurries. She would blitz forward with those punches, and if Juliana Pena was more of a powerful striker, she'd have hurt Jermaine because she was catching Jermaine clean on the chin, and Jermaine, but Juliana Pena ain't known for really hurting nobody on the feet. But kudos to Juliana Pena, man. Yeah, yeah. I don't think that. No, I don't think that it's the same thing that happened in the fight with Valentina. Because in the fight with Valentina, that was a lot more fast paced. That fight was a little more fast paced than this one was. I just think that Jermaine, that was a good call by Jermaine to, because she don't want to end up on her back, man. With Juliana Pena on her back, you know what I'm saying? With Juliana Pena on top of her. You know what I'm saying? So Juliana, she put that arm in play as soon as Juliana changed levels. It was perfect by Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? I just think that when she was fighting Valentina, that she underestimated Valentina's ground game. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like she went to the ground with her. She was in the clinch with Jermaine Durandame. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. But Juliana Pena fought a good fight, man. I mean, she was, like I said, she was winning that fight. And she was getting caught on the feet in the first round, but she adjusted very well. Like Juliana Pena adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Like she made the adjustment on the feet. You could tell she's been working on her striking, man, because her striking did not look bad in this fight. Like it was very effective. Juliana Pena's striking was very effective in this fight. Because she almost has been. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, but Jermaine is in great shape, guys. She's long and wiry and rangy. She. I mean, I think she does put on the weight. You just can't really see it in Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? But just because of the way her body is built, like the way Juliana body is built, you can see the difference in Juliana Pena on the scale, and then when she walks into the octagon, you can see the difference. Or the better do this. You can see the difference on Irene Aldana. You can see the difference with Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? Fighters like Jermaine, fighters like Kunitskaya, you're not really gonna see the difference like that from the scale to the fight. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really see it because they're in such tight shape. You know what I'm saying? Fighters like Chasson, fighters like, what I'm saying, Aspen Ladd, you're gonna see that difference because they blow up. You know what I'm saying? Ketlin Vieira blows up. You know what I'm saying? She blows back up. She's thick when it comes to by the time fight night comes around. So, um, no, I don't think she needs. I think she does put on the weight. You just can't really see it. You just can't really see it when Jermaine blows back up. But she definitely puts back on the weight. You know what I'm saying? But guys, what I'm saying is the point I'm trying to make. is that Jermaine and Holly remain at the top of this division. They remain at the top of this division. Took out two young, well, not young. Well, Jermaine. I mean, I would. Juliana Pena is young, but she's been in the game for a while. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Took two young, hungry, you know what I'm saying, hard fighters. Took them, neutralized them both, turned them both around. Like I said, Juliana Pena probably still will float around at the top of 135 pounds. We know she will, just like Sarah McMahon. Um, but and there's a lot of winnable fights for Juliana Pena. I can still see Juliana Pena fighting her way to a title shot. Absolutely, I can still see that. Pena. Yeah, I heard she was saying that. Women in combat sports. Yep, she was saying that she wanted to do it. She wanted to submit her. Um, but yeah, so um, you know, what I'm saying, guys, is that they remain in the top of this division, Holly and Jermaine. They still prove that they are the best. I mean, we as much as we don't want to admit it, but they are the best, guys, at 135 pounds right now. You know, but don't forget about the girls that are waiting in the wings. The most important part of this post, guys, the most important part of this podcast is the right hand side of the screen. The fighters that are in the wings, guys. The fighters that are in the import. There's more fighters in the wings for sure. There's more fighters in the wings. These aren't the only fighters that are in the wings, but I pointed these fighters out because all of them are in the win column right now. Aspen Ladd is in the win column right now. Yana Kunitskaya is in the win column right now. Macy Chasson is in the win column right now. You know what I'm saying? Sarah McMahon is in the win column right now. Ketlin Vieira is in the win column right now. You know what I'm saying? So either one of these girls, guys, any one of these girls, their next fight, one of these girls their next fight can be a huge fight. You know what I'm saying? Either one of these girls or multiple of these girls that I just named, their next fight is probably going to be a very important fight, guys. You know what I'm saying? Kunitskaya, her next fight is probably going to be pretty fucking important. Sarah McMahon's next fight is probably going to be pretty fucking important. Vieira's fight is probably going to be important. You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. But now, the only person I would see not getting a big fight next would be Macy Chasson, just because of where she is in the rankings. Yes, GDR and Holly are the most dangerous fighters in the division. Holly looks hungry and dangerous. Yeah, she does. She does. She does. But they have hard fights lined up. You know what I'm saying? If one of these girls do, let's say if Amanda does move up and one of these girls become champion, they have a hard lineup of fights in front of them. You know what I'm saying? You would have the rematch. Let's say Jermaine becomes champion. She will probably have the rematch with Aspen Ladd. You know what I'm saying? Loves Kimberly. I said the same thing. I wish Kat Zingano would have not been cut from the UFC, man. I would have loved to see Kat Zingano in the mix. Oh my God. Loves Kimberly. If Kat Zingano was in the mix right now, it'd be crazy. It'd be so crazy. Oh, it'd be so crazy, man. It would definitely change there would have to be a place for Kat Zingano. If Kat Zingano would be on this fighter in the wings list, guys, I'm telling, if by now she hadn't, because she just fought, let's say for instance, the fight that she just fought against Holloway was a big fight in the UFC, you know what I'm saying, against Jermaine Durandame, and she had beat Jermaine Durandame. You would have to put Kat Zingano. Kat Zingano would be getting a title shot. You know what I'm saying? She had beat Marion Renault. Her next fight had to have been a big fight. She was one fight away from a title shot. This is just why I don't even want to talk about that, man. If she had beat Holly, she was dying to fight Holly Holm. Cat won. If she'd have beat Holly, it'd have been Cat Zingano versus Amanda Nunes too. You know how much that would have sold? Zingano versus Nunes. Everybody's talking about, oh, we missed out on Cyborg versus Nunes too. Guys, we really missed out on Zingano versus Nunes too. that's what that's what we missed out on, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, that is what we missed. That's the fight we missed was Zingano versus Nunes too. But that's a whole nother podcast. Y'all ain't ready to talk about that. Y'all ain't ready to talk about that. Maybe Kat can go on and win the Bellator championship. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe Kat, because Kat gonna say what the fuck she wanna say. You know what I'm saying? Kat Zingano gonna say whatever the fuck she wanna say. If Kat wins that belt over at Bellator, Kat Zingano is going to go hard for a fight against Amanda Nunes, champion versus champion. The rematch. That'd be fucking wild. Oh man, dreams can only come true. A cross promotion fight would never happen, man. A cross promotion fight. Dana White is too scared of that. You lot have no heart in your chest. Cat versus Amanda would have been a massacre. I can't. It would have been a massacre stamina like the first time. dude, come on, stamina. Cat Zingano would have done the exact same thing to Amanda Nunes. She would have done the exact same thing to Amanda Nunes, bro. That's. I mean, she would have done the same thing, bro. Cat would have beat Amanda again. She would have beat her again. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I fully 100% believe that. But that fight's probably never gonna happen. The big fight for Cat Zingano right now is Chris Cyborg. That's the big fight for Cat Zingano right now. That's the big fight for Cat. For sure. Or Julia Budd. Julia Budd. Cat's got some hard fights ahead of her at Bellator. Olga Rubin. You know what I'm saying? Julia Budd, Arlene Blinko if she doesn't win the belt. You know what I'm saying? Chris Cyborg. Like, Cat ain't got no easy fights at Bellator. Holly her cardio can help her in the next fight with Amanda. Yeah, and she wouldn't be dumb and leave herself open like that. If Holly made that mistake, she ain't gonna make that mistake again. You know what I'm saying? Holly made that mistake and left herself open trying to catch Amanda. Nah, Holly wouldn't make that same mistake again. Chris Cyborg is the past. What? Wait a minute. What? I'm gonna have this conversation that you don't get to criticize anyone's fandom of it. Anyway, while spitting indefensible madness like that. But let me ask you this though. What about what is it about Kat Zingano right now that would make you believe that she can't beat Amanda Nunes again? That's my question. Like when have we seen Kat Zingano lose in a way that was like devastating? You know what I'm saying? When have we seen Kat Zingano? Um, when have we seen Kat Zingano lose in a devastating fashion that will make you believe she can't beat Amanda Nunes? All of the fights that Kat Zingano has lost have been very close fights. The fight with Juliana Pena was that may or may not have been a split decision. The fight with Ketlin Vieira was a split decision. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then of course the Megan Anderson fight. You know what I'm saying? Like those were just I don't even count the Ronda Rousey fight. You know what I'm saying? But those were all like razor thin losses, except for the freak Megan Anderson. The two biggest losses were to Juliana Pena and to Ketlin Vieira. Those were the two biggest losses, and they both were fucking super close fights. You know what I'm saying? What Cat Zingano mess? What are you talking about? Like, what Cat Zingano mess? What? Yeah, and Kimberly. See, Kimberly. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Loves Kimberly. She needs rematches, especially with Amanda and Megan. She sure does, dude. I mean, I said, dude. She sure does. Forget devastating. The Amanda was fight was 6 years ago. Kat hasn't won anything impressive. Oh, she was pretty impressive over Marion Renault. I'm pretty sure that fight was impressive. Um, and never mind how she lost. Amanda has improved so much since then. Kat hasn't. It's a wrap. PCVH, what's up? It's it's a wrap. I'm glad you think that, man. I don't think so. Nah, man. Nah. Y'all gonna see how good Cat is. I'm telling y'all don't follow Cat. Like y'all don't follow Cat on social media, dude. Like y'all don't follow Cat and see how Cat works. Cat ain't training like 37-year-old Cat. Cat training like 30-year-old Cat. I'm telling y'all, like Cat is the best Cat that she's been. Physically, mentally, Cat is the best Cat she's ever been. And I told y'all that before the Gabrielle Holloway fight, even though Gabrielle Holloway ain't really much of nobody. But I told y'all that Cat would dominate this girl. Like y'all will see that Cat is still Cat Zingano, and she is still Cat Zingano. You know what I'm saying? And she criticized her performance, and she put on a great performance. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna wreak havoc at Bellator. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing yourself. How can you not be a fan of Cat Zingano? Like, yeah, like being a fan of Cat Zingano is blasphemy or something. Y'all are crazy. Y'all just not as loyal to y'all picks as I am. That's what it is. Let's look at these. I can't believe Julie got subbed by GDR. She was winning that fight too, but I still think Juliana is one way away from a title shot. Yeah, because the man clean out division. Yeah, PCBH. You're right, dude. One big win by Juliana. Her next fight, she'll be right back in talks of the title. Let's be clear. I'm a fan of Zingano, and I don't want her to retire or whatever. I don't want her fighting Nunez or Sabo. I just want her to make money and feed her man cub. That's it. Her man cub. Plus, Zingano is coaching now. She's definitely leveled up. Yes, Kimberly. That's what I'm trying. That's what that people are not understanding, bro. They have the broken Cat Zingano stuck in their head. This is not that Cat Zingano. This is not that Cat Zingano, man. I suggest you go follow her on her Instagram. This is not that Cat Zingano. Cat Zingano is a fucking beast right now. I'm telling you, Cat Zingano is a beast right now. Strikers are taking over. Grapplers are done. Says who? Says who? Grapplers have always been the top fighters of these divisions of the UFC of Bellator. Come on now. Kat is a beast, but she has admitted she never has a game plan in her fights. She's fortunate she can take people down at will, and she's so strong. Yep, Kat can change the course of a fight in any moment of the fight. Kat can change the course. Incredibly strong. And Kat has only gotten stronger by moving to 145 pounds. Now Kat has fought over 3 weight classes. Kat has fought at 125, 135. Now Kat has grown into 145. Kat Zingano is a fucking beast. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think her leaving the UFC and being she signed with Bellator for a reason. I mean, she signed the Bellator for a couple of reasons. Let's just be real here, man. You think Kat wouldn't sign with Bellator just to dodge Chris Cyborg, dodge a fight with Chris Cyborg. She knows who if she goes into Bellator and whoops ass, she know who she gonna have to fight. Cat know who she gonna have to fight. Man, Cat Zingano is a goddamn beast right now. Y'all, I don't fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. Cat Zingano is a beast right now. Let's look at these comments. No, Cat always calls out Chris Cyborg. Cat always says she wants to fight Chris Cyborg. It ain't like she used to say it and now she don't say it. Cat always says it. You know, they've asked her that coming into Bellator. You know what I'm saying? Interviews and shit. Cat, she's down. She's game. We're talking about Cat Zingano here, y'all. Cat ain't lost none of that spark. She ain't lost none of that. What makes her Cat Zingano? She's still the same cat that went in there and finished Misha Tate. You know what I'm saying? It's the same Cat Zingano that finished Misha Tate. The assumptions you jump to and confuse the hell out of me. I've been following Cat on IG for years, right before she went under the knife, before she fought Megan, before she got interviewed by Joe Rogan. No. I know. I'm just saying, like everybody else needs to follow Cat. If y'all don't see her workout videos, if you don't see Cat training like a damn animal, yeah, women in combat sports, Cat got fans now. Cat got fans, a lot of fans. You know what I'm saying? If the crowd was there when she fought for Bellator, the crowd would have been fucking stupid. The crowd would have been stupid loud. Cat is kind of a bad matchup for Cyborg because she can take people down easy and destroy them on the ground. And Cyborg's ground game isn't the best, but neither is Cat's striking defense. That's a good point, PCBH. That's a good fucking point. What does PCBH stand for? Please tell me what PCBH stands for. You right. That is a good point, PCBH. From Cat Houston got a lot of views. Yeah, people love Cat Zingano, man. Yeah, yeah, Cat striking defense is not the best. You know what I'm saying? But if Cat can manage to, and Cat's really good at attacking the legs too, you know what I'm saying? So Cat would probably come out attacking the legs on Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? And inflicting that damage early on, you know what I'm saying, and then pulling a Juliana Pena, coming in, blitzing in, get the fight pinned up against the cage and work. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Cyborg is strong, but so is Cat Zingano, man. So is Cat Zingano. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy to think about that matchup. I think she would nullify the striking. I think she would try that her game plan would be to nullify the striking of Cyborg because that's like the quickest danger to Cat Zingano in a fight with Cyborg would be the striking. But if Cat can grind Cyborg, you know what I'm saying? If Cat can continuously grind Cyborg and put Cyborg on her back, you know what I'm saying, and be Cat, you know what I'm saying, and start raining down punches and elbows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cat can do damage in a fight with Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Cat could do a lot of damage on the feet. I mean, in a fight with Chris Cyborg, if Cat if she just goes in there and is Cat and is Cat Zingano, you know, these Bellator girls are not scared of Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Some girls in the UFC, even the girls that fought her, they had, except like Tanya Evinger and, you know what I'm saying, Tanya Evinger, Holly, you know what I'm saying, Felicia Spencer, like they were not scared of Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? But Megan didn't take the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Lena Landsberg may have been hesitant. She went straight in. You know what I'm saying? I think Yana Kunitskaya was hesitant about the fight, even though she took it. So, but these girls over at Bellator, man, they are not worried about. It's like the girls in the UFC are the only girls who don't want to fight Chris Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? The girls in Invicta want to fight Cyborg. Pam Sorensen wants to fight Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Julia Budd wants the rematch with Cyborg. Olga Rubin wants to fight Cyborg. Arlene Blanco has taken the fight with Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Isn't she fighting Arlene Blanco? Yeah. Um, Kat Zingano wants to fight. You know what I'm saying? Leslie Smith wants to fight. Like, these girls want to fight Chris Cyborg. So nobody. Kat wants to fight. Like, nobody's gonna run from Cyborg over at Bellator. That's definitely a very accurate statement. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just run from. They're not gonna run from Cyborg. Cyborg gonna have to beat the girls at Bellator. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause those Bellator featherweights, man, those girls ready to fight. They ready to fight. Let's look at these. Let's look at these comments. PCBA stands for Prisoner Cell Block H, one of my favorite shows. Oh, word! Cat is very fast at closing the distance. Imagine if the German suplex Cyborg. I was just gonna say she's good at closing distances. She shoots with the legs really good too. Yes, she does. People aren't scared of Cyborg anymore after Amanda knocked her out. And then Felicia with the distance with her and cut her on the first round. Yep, Leslie Smith already lost to Cyborg, but I like how she wanted to continue to fight. She's always been a warrior. Not being scared of her might shake out worse for them because Amanda and Felicia are not your average girls. Right. They need to utilize Olga Rubin more as a fighter. Yeah, I know, man. Olga Rubin is good. That's why I was kind of surprised that um Julia Budd finished her that fast. I was really surprised. Really surprised. I was really surprised. Yep. I was shocked. I was definitely shocked, but she put her out. Um, but you know who I wish though? You know who I wish was still active and was still winning? You know what I'm saying? A featherweight that I wish that was still active and was still winning is Marlos Kunin. You know, like Marlos Kunin is a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking the other day, like, those are names you don't hear anymore. You don't hear Marlos Kunin no more. You don't hear Misha Tate anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear those girls' names anymore. And Marlos Kunin, man, so game, so game, so um tough, man, and so gritty, man. Just a fucking pioneer for women's MMA. You know what I'm saying? And if Marlos Conan was still active and still winning, I would love to see a third fight with Cyborg. Like, if Marlos had beat Julia Budd for the belt, and Marlos had defended the belt like Julia Budd did over at Bellator, and it set up a third fight with her and Cyborg, I would have been so fucking pumped, man. Fucking Marlos Conan, just one of my favorite women's MMA fighters of all time. I need to do like a tribute video to Marlos Conan because I fucking love Marlos Conan. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Yes, man. Marlos was a beast. Marlos Conan was a beast. She was a beast. I loved her. Loved her. Loved Marlos Conan. Let me look at Marlos Conan record right quick. Point out some of my favorite fights of fucking Marlos Conan. Y'all done got me talking about Marlos Conan. Let's look. Let's see. She beat Arlene Blinko. Lost to Chris Cyborg. Oh, Invicta. Oh. Lost to Misha Tate, beat Liz Carmouche, beat Sarah Kaufman, the Sarah Kaufman fight. Oh my fudging gosh. That was a great fight with her and Sarah Kaufman, man. Legendary fight. Strike Force days, man. Strike Force days. Roxanne Modafferi, man. Just fucking Marlos Conan was a damn beast. I fucking love Marlos Conan. The war, she lost to Cindy Dandua, but the wars with Chris Cyborg, man. That's what it was. The wars. That's what really like the first. I had seen a couple of her fights before she fought Cyborg the first time because she was fighting in Strike Force. She had fought Roxanne Modafferi in Strike Force. So I had seen her. I had heard the name, but she was just any other fighter to me at that point. And then when she fought Chris Cyborg, I was like, fucking Marlos Conan is a warrior. Like, this girl is a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Then she goes on to Invicta, and you know what I'm saying, and shit, and then fucking Marlos Conan was a damn beast. I love Marlos Conan. And then she fought Julia Budd for the belt and lost, and then she retired. I was like, oh, Marlos Conan. You know what I'm saying? It sucked, but it is what it is. Yes, man, that Sarah Kaufman fight was that was a great fight. That was a great fight. Fucking Marlos Conan. Let me see. BG, you alright? I just watched Cat on Instagram. Oh, she's in good shape. Looks strong. Yep. Love to have seen Marlos Conan versus Gina Carano. Yes, man. Hell yes. That would have been a great fight. They missed the ball on that one. They missed the ball on that one for real. Um, Dana White don't want to sign Gina Carano because she wants too much money. Yep. Imagine if Marlos was fighting this era and she fought Valentina. Oh man, that'd be crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Marlon's gonna get the fight to the ground. Marlon's gonna get the fight to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would have been a great fight. Valentina Shevchenko versus Marlos Conan. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah, that would have been a great fight. Great fight. Yep. You guys are going crazy in the comments. I meant to have would have loved to see them fight back in Strikeforce days, but I didn't know Dana didn't want to sign Gina. Yeah. Um I I think he missed the ball there too. I mean, think about it. Gina Carano versus Misha Tate. That probably would have happened. If Gina Carano had came to the UFC fighting at 145 pounds, because Misha Tate was talking about taking a fight with Cyborg at one point. So Misha probably would have went up to 145 and fought Gina Carano. She'd have definitely went up to 145 for that fight. She definitely would have went up for that fight. That'd have been a great fight. Julie Kedzie, yeah, dude, but Julie Kedzie got she got starched by Misha in Strike Force. She got starched by Misha Tate in Strike Force. But yes, man, Julie Kedzie was a pioneer too, man. I love Julie Kedzie. You know, a lot of people don't like Julie. I don't know if people don't like Julie Kedzie. She was a good fighter. Um, the way Veronica Macedo fights reminds me of Julie Kedzie, of how Julie Kedzie fought. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah, guys, I just got on here to talk a little bit about the women's bantamweight division. Um, and what's next. So I don't know. I guess time will tell us what is next at 135 pounds, who will emerge. It may be somebody who's not even on this screen that emerges, guys. You never know. And so, but I want to let y'all know something, though. I'm bringing a new fighter into the No Filter MMA roster of biasness. I'm bringing another fighter into the No Filter MMA circle of biasness. So, I want y'all to tell me It's a flyweight. She's a flyweight. She is a flyweight. I want y'all to guess. I want y'all to take a guess at who you think I'm talking about. I went back and watched some of her fights. I'm starting to like her. I think she has a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? But she's really gotta prove herself at 125. She hadn't proven herself like Jillian Robertson has. You know what I'm saying? Or De La Rosa. She hadn't had those many fights yet. But she's a relatively new girl. Nope, it ain't Nico. Um, it ain't gonna be Nico, Kimberly. So who do y'all think? I'm gonna tell y'all who I think. I'm gonna tell y'all who it is, but I want y'all to tell me who y'all think it is first. It's a flyweight. She's a flyweight. Um, had a pretty good win last time. Her last outing. Yeah, Gina ain't trying to fight. Give us a clue. Give us a clue. Um, Brunette. Sabina Mazo. PCBA says Shauna Dobson. No, it ain't Shauna. Sabina Mazo. No, it ain't Sabina Mazo, but that's a good guess. Let me see. Let me look. Yeah, okay. Yep. Let me see if I can give you guys a clue. I'm gonna give y'all her fight name, okay? I'm gonna give y'all her De La Rosa. No, shut up, Marcus Bell. See, Marcus Bell, you always sneak dissing, man. You always sneak dissing. No, it ain't De La Rosa. De La Rosa is already on in the No Filter MMA circle of biasness. I'm thinking of a new. I mean, I got a new girl. I got a new girl, man. I got a new girl at 125. You know what I'm saying? Now she Ariane Lipsky. Nope. Ariane's already in the circle. Ariane Lipsky is already in the circle of bias. All right. I'm gonna give you her name, and it's She Wolf. She Wolf is her fight name. There's your clue. There is your clue. And if you haven't guessed it by now, it is Liana Jojua. Liana Jojua is now in the No Filter MMA circle of biasness. So be ready, guys. Be ready. Because I'm getting ready to start talking about a whole lot of Liana Jojua. Okay? Oh yes. Be ready. Let's look at she's 8-3. Okay? 8-3. Let's look at her record. She beat Diana Bell beat her, but she did lose to Sarah Morris. She did lose to Sarah Morris. I don't like that she lost to Sarah Morris, though. I don't like that. I don't like that. But she did. Um, but she was fighting up a weight class when she did that. I don't like her fighting up a weight class. That wasn't smart for her. Wasn't smart, but she took that fight anyway. You know what I'm saying? She had to get back in the win column, but the new fighter, hey, stamina. You keep it quiet. LOL, no filter MMA or bias. You got that right, Loves Kimberly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Loves Kimberly. That's what I'm saying. Liana Jojua is a beast. Liana Jojua is a beast. She's a beast. She's a fucking beast. So be ready, guys, because it's coming. Marcus Bell, she Oh, nice. Hey, loves Kimberly and PCBH. Guess what? Now Stamina MC and Marcus Bell, they gonna hate Liana Jojua. watch, guys. Watch it. Just watch. Now they gonna hate Liana Jojua. Stamina MC and Mark. That now they gonna hate Liana Jojua because I said that. Woo! This is so funny. Oh, this is so funny. Now that's funny. Now watch the Liana Jojua hate begin, guys, because it's about to begin. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Now when I'm singing Liana Jojua's praises, they gonna it's time to tear Liana Jojua down. It's time to tear her down. Oh yeah, you didn't know a Jillian's existence either, but now, but if you didn't know, now you know. Oh, you will know. Oh boy, I love it. I love it. Marcus Bell, man, you get me every time, Marcus Bell. But you know I got you down pat, bro. You know I got you down pat. Ketlin, I don't know, man. I don't know if Ketlin will beat Kunitskaya like that. Y'all just write Kunitskaya off too easy, man. BJ, you're goofy. I don't hate anyone you cheerleading for. I don't understand why you spend so much time on this chick. Do you think I need to laugh? Because I love women's MMA, man. I love women's MMA. I have my picks at strawweight. I have my picks at flyweight. I have my picks at bantamweight. I have my picks at featherweight. I have my picks all across the board. Yeah, people just write Yana Kunitskaya off. Like Yana ain't out here beating, like jabbing bitches to death. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not out here jabbing girls to death, and y'all still just like Yana writing Yana Kunitskaya off. I don't get that. I don't get that. Y'all write off girls that win. y'all write off girls that win. That's low key insulting. No, no, that's not insulting. Stamina. How was that insulting? You said I don't understand what it is about these girls. It's that I love women's MMA. And girl, I told you, fighters stand out to me. Fighters stand out to me. And if it's something about that, certain fighters stand out. And when they stand out, I talk about them. And and Liana Jojua has stood out to me. All of a sudden she stood out to me. When I'm looking at flyweight fights, you know what I'm saying? I'm going and looking at these. I do a lot of research, man, especially writing articles for Bloody Campus MMA. Like I do a lot of rewatching fights and watching random fights. People that people don't even care about. You know what I'm saying? I have to produce these articles for Bloody Canvas. When I was asked to join Bloody Canvas, I knew what responsibility came with it. So I've been doing a lot of watching fighters at the people don't take time to watch fighters at the bottom of division the fighters at the bottom of divisions. That's who you have to pay attention to, guys. That's who you have to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So she's one of the ones that stood out to me. That's how is that insulting to you, Marcus Bell? I mean, Stamina MC. How is that insulting? That's not insulting. Is that she spectacular? I don't think I know about that. Is that she? Okay. Exactly, because she hasn't fought that much in the UFC, bro. Of course, you're not gonna know much about her. She hadn't fought much in the UFC. Yep, she had. That's it. You ain't. I mean, she's fresh. She's fresh in the UFC, bro, for sure. But you gonna know her though. You'll know her though. That's my girl. I like her. I like Liana Jojo a lot. She can bang. She's gritty as hell. You know what I'm saying? She's gritty as hell. Her jujitsu is fucking great. Her submission game is fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Just when you think you've got her beat on the feet, she lands good shots on the feet. You know what I'm saying? She stays in the fight on the feet. She's very well rounded. She has great cardio. She's not sloppy. She's young and she knows how to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Liana Jojua. That's why I like all the fighters that I like. The same reason I like Jillian Robertson. She's young. She can fight. You know what I'm saying? And she's gritty as hell. That's why I love Montana De La Rosa. She's young, she's gritty as hell, and she can fight. I mean, it is what it is. That's why I like that. You may not see nothing spectacular in her because you haven't paid attention to her like I have. You go watch Liana Jojua's fights, then you'll be like, okay, I see what he's talking about. I see what this dude is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Any random person, and I've done it before, you know what I'm saying? My father doesn't watch fights. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't watch a lot of MMA, but he does when I'm around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put it on for him and show it to him when I'm around him. And I say, Dad, okay, I want you to watch this fight. I want you to watch this girl. And at the end of this fight, or watch this person, it doesn't even have to be this girl. I've showed him Khabib fights. I've showed him, you know what I'm saying, Jillian Robertson fights. I've showed him Tatiana Suarez fights. And I said, what do you think about this fighter? And he looks at me, he goes, she kicked that girl's ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she did. Man, she's strong as hell. This girl's a beast. And people who don't even watch the sport take away the points that I'm trying to make about it. It's people who do watch the sport that have this skewed mentality about fighters and how styles match up and shit like that. Like I just don't fucking get it. I just don't fucking get it, to be honest. Arpit Singh. Arpit Singh. Arpit Singh in the hot dog building. What's up, man? Boy, Arpit Singh. Y'all drop y'all locations, man. Where y'all at? Where's everybody from? Let me know where everybody from. Lauren Murphy versus Cynthia Calvillo is in 3 weeks. I like that matchup. Yeah, man. Cynthia Calvillo. You know, I mean, excuse me, Lauren Murphy. The UFC is really giving Lauren Murphy, you know, fights that she needs to get to the belt. Because if she beats Cynthia Calvillo, Lauren Murphy is in line to fight for the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like Lauren Murphy, if she beats Cynthia Calvillo, she's in line to fight for the belt. PCBH, I'm in the UK. All right. Enough that to MMA is all over the world. Say word. I like that. I like that. That's crazy. In the UK, I know Arpit Singh is way across the world. India, yeah, Arpit Singh. Arpit Singh, do you still live in India, bro? Like, do you live in India right now? Are you in India? I know you're from India, but are you in India right now? I'm always watching rooms and people end up asking me all kinds of questions about it. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, Ohio. All right, loves Kimberly. Rocky Pinson versus Aspen Ladd could be a fun fight. Yeah, but Aspen's in a weird spot right now. Like, who does Aspen fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, Aspen's in a weird spot. Like, she could fight Juliana Pena. Lauren Murphy has a better streak than anyone else is at 125 presently. They'd better give her a matchup that makes sense, or else it'll just be like 135, and nobody wants that. Let's look at Lauren Murphy's record. Let me look at Lauren Murphy's record. Let me look at Lauren Murphy's record. Let's look at Lauren Murphy's record. Mara Ramel Barella, Andrea Lee, Roxanne Modafferi. Okay, okay, okay. She does have okay. She does have a decent streak going. Okay, I give you that. I give you that. She only lost to Sajara Eubanks. She lost to Sajara Eubanks, beat Mara Mel Barella, beat Andrea Lee, beat Roxanne Modafferi. Okay, yeah, that's solid, man. Yeah, you're right, PCBH. I agree with that. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, the streak is nice. It's nice, you know. She is on a nice streak, but I think I really do think though if Jillian Robertson beats um, Poliana Botello, Jillian's gonna fight somebody. Jillian will probably fight somebody up in that range. They'll probably give Jillian a big fight. But I really think, guys, I really do think that Macy Barber will fight Liana Juju. I think because I think Liana Juju said she wanted to fight Macy Barber and whatnot. I think she kind of called out Macy Barber for Macy Barber's return, and I thought that was kind of savage. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of savage of her to be like, I want to fight Mackenzie Dern on her return. Like, I want to get that spot. I want to get that spot. And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of savage. Chukagian versus Jessica Andrade just soon. I'm hyped for that. Yeah. Kaylin Chukagian is going to win that fight. I'm sorry, man, but Chukagian is going to win that fight. And I'm pretty sure everybody agrees that Chukagian is going to win that fight. Kaylin Chukagian is a beast. Chukagian is a beast. And shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna pick Jessica Andrade apart, man. Like this is the perfect style. This is the perfect style that Andrade would need to beat Chukagian. Like I mean, this is like I mean, I don't know what I just said. This is the perfect style that Chukagian needs to win. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who she can stand at range and fire shots and you know what I'm saying? And in the clinch, Chukagian is strong in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she can avoid the clinch with Jessica Andrade, Chukagian can most definitely win this fight. Yeah, I don't think it's that. Like, Chukagian is a beast, man. I wonder when Tatiana returns. She's been out for so long. Let's see her fight Joanna. Yeah, man, that's a fight to make right there. That's the fight to make, man. Joanna Young Jacek versus Tatiana Suarez. That's the fight to make. I mean, woo, that is the fight to make. Woo. That'd be a great fight, guys. That'd be a great fight. Because Joanna's takedown defense is like none other. But Tatiana's takedown percentage is like no other. It's like, who wins? Who wins that? You know? Who wins that? I got Andrade for that fight because all Andrade needs to do is get a hold of her. And bloop, bloop, she's getting slammed all over. Yeah, but Chukagian is good at fighting at range, though. She's good at fighting at range. Point fighting, that's her thing. And point fighting can be effective. You know, point fighting can definitely be effective. And she's got enough speed to do it on Jessica Andrade. She does. Yeah, I think JJ, if she went to 125, she would be hell. If she stayed at 125, Joanna would be hell. Joanna versus Chukagian. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like the Valentina fight because Joanna probably not gonna go for a takedown, and Chukagian probably not gonna try to take her down, expend their energy trying to take Joanna down. When Joanna, even though Chukagian is bigger and stronger, you know what I'm saying, she might be able to. You know what I'm saying? But if Joanna lets her body acclimate to 125, she would be a big 125er. You know what I'm saying? Like um, Joanna would be a big 125er. And her versus Chukagian would be great. That'd be a great fight. You know, Adarujo versus Joanna would be a great fight. It would be. Um, fight that intrigues me at 125 is, and y'all are probably gonna. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it because I don't even want to hear y'all. So, anyways, um, I'm about to get off here, guys. I've been on here for a while. I just wanted to get on and talk a little bit with y'all. I ain't staying on here all night. So, y'all take it easy. It's good to talk to all of y'all. Yeah, I know she had 5 days to prepare for Valentina. I know. I know. Imagine you're winning with a full training camp and winning and fought Valentina. Yo, but I thought she knocked Valentina out though. When she kicked Valentina in the head, I thought she knocked her out. But Valentina ate that fucking head kick. Like Valentina ate that head kick, dude. I thought Joanna put her out. When Joanna threw that head kick and that front kick to the face, I thought she knocked Valentina out, but Valentina ate it. I was like, what the that was a great fight. That was a great fight. Great fight. That was a great fucking fight. Yeah, you right. You right. Yeah, she did fight it before, but it was just Muay Thai then. But yeah, man, who knows what'll happen? Ready to see who Alima Lay fights next. Want to see who they put in front of Alima Lay next. Um, so we'll see. Watch my girl defend her belt, get that check, stay undefeated. Who y'all think is fighting Alima Lay next? Juliana Vasquez? Juliana Velasquez? I want to see it. I do. Like, I want to see Juliana Velasquez versus Alima Lay McFarlane. But I just think Alima Lay is too good, man. She's too good. She's too good, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she just really hadn't come close to. I mean, she was down. She was down a little bit. She was faced with some adversity in that Veda Arteaga fight. But when she landed that elbow, man, oh, like Alima Lake can stop fights like that. Like I was like, damn. Like Alima Lake is a beast. She's a beast. She dropped that elbow on Veda Arteaga, and it stopped the fight. It stopped the fight. Alima Lake McFarlane is a beast. Then she went out there and beat the shit out of Kate Jackson, man. I mean, she pieced Kate Jackson up on the feet, man. I was like, look at Alima Lay, man. She gets better every fight. She gets better every single fight, man. Liz Carmouche, man. Oh, that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. That's a tough fight. Liz Carmouche is like the biggest threat right now. Her and Juliana Velasquez. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and the girl who just won the other night, I forgot her name. I can't think of her name at the moment, but those two are the toughest. You know, and I want I want Valerie Letourneau to put a string of wins together, like 3 or 4 good wins. I want to see Valerie Letourneau go for it one more time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the only person that I would be rooting against Alima Lay for would be Valerie Letourneau. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been a fan of Letourneau. I've always liked her. So um, I would like to see Letourneau put together some wins at 125. I think she would be a second time around she would give Elimele a little bit more problems. It was a great fight first time around, but then then Elimele dominates Alejandro Lara, and I'm like, wow, like Elimele is dangerous, guys. She's dangerous. There was a balance thing made with the move. There was no power in that shot. She got straight back up, not dazed or anything. Amanda put Valentina on her shit. Amanda landed a head kick on Valentina. Amanda put Valentina on her shit. Holly knocked Valentina down in the first round. That was the most trouble I seen Valentina in. That was a bounce. I got to go, BJ. Much love. Much love to you too, Kimberly. Um, yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here. But yeah, but how much trouble have you seen Ilima-Lei McFarlane in though? Y'all always talk shit about Ilima-Lei. How much trouble have you seen Ilima-Lei McFarlane in though? That's the question. Since y'all hate on the Eliminator and shit. Ilima-Lei McFarlane is a fucking beast. She's a beast. It's much love to Roger, like much love to Roger Allen. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the fact that he comes to my channel. You know what I'm saying? But for him to say that Valentina makes 3 times as much money as Elimelay from fighting, that was a bit of a stretch. Like that was a bit of a stretch. Like that was a bit of a stretch. Like I respect him and all, but that was a bit of a stretch, bro. It just blew my mind when he said that. It literally blew my mind when he said that. I couldn't believe he said. I was like, bruh, chill. Chill, bruh. Oh man. Well, y'all, I'm wrapping this thing up. I'm getting out of here. Appreciate y'all for coming through. And you know what it is, guys. I'll be back sooner than later. I got some. We getting ready to have a meeting for the Bloody Cat virtual meeting. Figure out who's doing what. Um, yeah, but Stamina MC, everybody, it's public information that everybody knows that if you're a champion in Bellator and you're one of the faces in Bellator, and you're an undefeated champion in a major mixed martial arts platform, you're gonna get paid. And Scott Coker is paying Alima-Lei McFarlane. Has Alima-Lei ever said she wanted to leave Bellator? Have you noticed how happy Bellator champions are? You only hear UFC champions complaining and threatening to leave the UFC. You don't never hear you don't never hear champions complaining over at Bellator. Bellator champions are paid. Musasi, McDonald, Bader, now newly crowned light heavyweight champion Vadim Nemkov. You know what I'm saying? Though Pitbull Archuleta, Alima-Lei McFarlane, they are fucking paid. They are paid, paid, paid. What do you mean? You just changed the topic already. I don't know what that means. But anyways, guys, I'm getting off here. You guys have a good night or morning, whatever time it is where you are. Um, hit that like button, hit that dislike button if you didn't give a damn what I was talking about. This is, of course, your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. And I'm out, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit